Haha, hello everyone, namaste and welcome. So I'm Shira Cohen, yoga teacher, yoga therapist, and Ayurvedic wellness educator. And today we're talking about anxiety and how we can use yoga to calm the nervous system and therefore affect our endocrine system, calm our whole physiological processes. So when we're in states of anxiety, like I have the last had a lot of ups and downs, uncertainty. So my anxiety has risen, obviously. When we don't have certainty, our anxiety rises. We don't feel grounded. So one of the best ways to ground ourselves very quickly is regulating our breath. Also, you can use a mudra, which is one of these is Ganesh. Yeah, a mudra is a hand gesture. And because a lot of energy streams into our hands, when we use a gesture, we are channeling that energy into a specific statement or stance. Okay, so we want to feel this solidity, and that's what Ganesh Mudra does. Okay, another thing we want to focus on is that breath. So when we breathe, usually when we're in anxious states, we're not even breathing clearly. We are thinking too much, we're in our body. We might even just hold the breath out or hold the breath in and not be noticing, especially if we're on our computers or busy riding around town doing whatever we need to be doing. So focusing on the breath will bring us back into that parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest. And once we're in rest and digest, that calms the amygdala. And when the amygdala is calm, it affects our HPA axis, which is hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenals. And our adrenals are what regulates, well, it doesn't regulate, but it's the basis of all other hormones. When there is too much adrenaline or cortisol in the system, everything else goes haywire. So we don't sleep well, it affects our energy, and that affects our moods and our emotions. So really getting into this rest and digest is important. Again, the digestion also affects how we sleep and how we think. When we're not digesting, we're not feeling optimal. So we're just going to do a short practice. Again, Ganesha Mudra and breathing out fully. So focus on the out breath when we want to work with anxiety and get into the rest and digest. So breathing out, emptying. Keep breathing out. And then breathe in for the count of 3. Breathing out for the count of 6. Breathing in for 3. So using numbers also calms the mind. Breathing out for 6. It gives certainty, and that's what we want when we're anxious. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. And centering yourself, feeling your feet on the floor, feeling your body nice and strong. If you don't already have so, just pressing both feet onto the floor, or if you're sitting on the floor, just make sure that the knees and the thighs, the groin can relax. Emptying the breath out and breathing in for 3. Now I want you to hold the breath in just for 3 and then breathing out for 6. Breathing in for 3. So the in breath is activating, so we do it less. Then we hold the breath in, that is calming, for 3. And then we breathe out for 6, which is also calming. So you really increase the calming part and you decrease the activating part. Breathing in for 3. Hold the breath for 3. And breathing out for 6. Breathing in for 3. Hold the breath for 3. And breathing out for 6. Breathing in. Hold the breath. breathing out. Breathing in, hold the breath, and breathing out. One more round. Breathing in for 3. Hold the breath for 3. And breathing out for 6. And then release the sitting pose, the hands, and just notice how you've calmed down. Okay? This is one of the easiest ways. Another easy way and a fun way, I think, is turning on your music somewhere where you can sing along, because you extend the out breath. So that's always a fun way to do it. If you have severe anxiety and chronic anxiety, and you want to obviously go to a doctor, but also if you don't want to go to a doctor, or if you want to do alternative or complementary therapies, doing 3 times or 4 times of half an hour of yoga on those days will decrease a lot your anxiety. It will actually regulate your whole homeostasis of this endocrine system. So that's really important. Meditation every day, just 10 minutes even calms the mind, because in those 10 minutes, even though you might be thinking in the process of meditation, but you're not taking in more stimuli. You're not giving your brain and your mind more food to go out there and do many more things. So just allowing there to be nothing coming in, even though there's a lot going on in there. That going on, that thinking, is a digesting of everything that's already come in, whether that was conversation, something you read, or something you saw online, something at work, in family, whatever situation. These things have all been coming in, and you need that downtime, you need that quiet, even though it's probably not quiet in your head. That is when you are processing and letting go and digesting, mental digestion. So I hope this helps. Thank you for joining, and just leave your comments, leave your questions. So I've seen a lot of anxiety lately, and that's why I've done this. So thank you. Namaste. Goodbye. And